Hello, everyone. LoriCarter coming to you from my office in Casadega Spiritualist Camp. Hope this finds you well. And so this week we got a holiday and I'm loving it because I get to spend time with my family. I hope you do as well. And I found this would be truly appropriate for this time. And I hope you enjoy it. I wrote it recently. Here we go. When I saw the postman on Wednesday, I said, check it out. I showed him my taped package, which was darn near perfection when looking at my 7 previous attempts. All adequate, but just not pretty. Good luck opening that Christmas package. Ha ha ha. Backstory: my older sister Sue was the go-to when it came to wrapping presents. I wished for her presents a couple of times. I swear she could have made $1 million or more out of that profession. There's still time. I was reminiscing with others recently when we decided that we really missed sitting around the supper table with family, although maybe at times painful if one got too smart. My dad had a reach like no other. My bad. Humanity may need a bit more of that. Seriously, though, looking back, those times were some of the best times in most of our lives. We knew undoubtedly that someone had our backs at all times. Family was big, and I hope it still is, although miles upon miles may separate some of us. Family gatherings were huge back in the day, not just once a year reunions, holidays in summer, picnics at my aunties and uncles. The house had 2 stories and a tree for climbing in the front. Big fun. Humanity needs more of that, too. Finally, there comes a day when friends become more of a family member. Friends who would not allow anyone to talk badly about you behind your back, setting the record straight, or perhaps they aren't your friends or weren't your true friends after all. Is it possible to have true friends? Contemplate that for a moment. I surely hope so. I do have a handful of good friends who are family. They are a phone call away. I am thankful and grateful to have them. I would love to see them daily. Thankfully, my daughter, son-in-law, and grandchildren are nearby. I do have siblings and cousins, perhaps a family reunion someday. True friends, I feel, can be hard to come by. There's so much involved. Expectations, ulterior motives, trust, a huge one, ego, and the list goes on. With all of that going on in our minds, even in a second, some may just think it's better to keep to themselves. True friends will give you the space needed for personal growth and assist you on your journey. And that would be reciprocated. Open your heart center to allow and nurture a friendship. It's okay to step out of your comfort zone once in a while, whether it's physically or emotionally in one's mind. A breath of fresh air is needed. It rejuvenates. Get in the car and drive to your closest in distance friend who is family. Blessings of peace and love. And I hope you enjoyed that. We are going to do a card draw. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. You know the routine. Angels of Light cards by Diana Cooper. And it's been a minute since I've used these cards. So here we go. Here we go. Beginnings is number 1. Life is a series of cycles, and a time of rebirth is indicated for you. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, the germination of a fresh idea, or the development of qualities in your life like laughter, light, or hope. It may herald a total change. Do not be afraid to let go of the familiar, for the new cannot enter until the old and outworn has departed. Your angel guidance is to accept the new, for it will be welcome when it arrives. Birth is a vulnerable time. The fragile life force needs to be protected and nurtured within you. Ask the angels to guide the new beginnings in your life safely to maturity. And the affirmation, I welcome and nurture the new in my life. And number 2, here we go. Acknowledgement. Look after yourself by acknowledging your desires and needs and taking steps to meet them. Examine and note your gifts, talents, and achievements. When you accept all aspects of yourself, you feel centered and confident. Then you can genuinely acknowledge others. Become aware of and nurture the good qualities of the people in your life so that they feel relaxed and happy in your presence. Angel wisdom reminds you to recognize who you truly are, an evolved spirit in a human body. When you acknowledge your spiritual dimensions, you will align with your true self and your spirit will soar. The affirmation, I acknowledge who I truly am. And finally, if you chose number 3, discipline. An unruly dog is a hazard to itself and others. The animal which has learned discipline and obedience can be trusted and will loyally and lovingly serve its master. It is then allowed off its lead. Through discipline comes freedom. The master you are called on to obey is your higher self. You came to earth on a mission, and only self-discipline will enable you to fulfill it. Tune in and ask your angels for their help and support so that your life becomes happy and rewarding and divinely directed. Discipline is a key to fulfilling your destiny. Affirmation, self-discipline brings me freedom.